All right, guys, what you're looking at here is a quick prospecting flow chart. You know, when people get involved in this business and they want to get started, I think that the key is to keep things duplicatable and to keep things simple. You know, if you have the simplicity in your mind, you're going to start taking action. As you start to build your business, as you start to bring people onto your team, the key is taking action. And the only reason people don't take action is because they're scared, right? They're afraid. They don't know what to say. They're going to say the wrong thing. What if this? What if that? Well, this prospecting flow chart is an easy visual to walk you through exactly what to do to get started. Guys, you know, when someone signs up and they get started, they can literally start taking action in their business the same hour. They don't have to wait a month. They don't have to go through 3 weeks of training. Yes, we have the units in the Facebook group, the Gel Entourage, but really sitting down with someone, maybe sharing this video with them and just helping them to understand that you're just having conversations with people. The key takeaway from this very short training is just to be human. You know, people are always worried, a lot of people are worried, I should say, about, well, I don't want to seem too salesy and I don't want to seem like this, you know, pushy salesperson. Well, then here's a tip. Don't be a pushy salesperson. Just be a human being. You know, all of us have a warm market. We have friends, we have family, we have coworkers, we have people in our life that it would not be abnormal for you to text them. Hey, what's up? How you been? What's going on? Or a Facebook message, right? That's just living life. You know, how was your weekend? Hey, did you catch the game? Whatever the case may be. Now, when it comes to this business, you're going to keep that same mindset. So you should really not be worried about coming across the wrong way as long as you're just being you. Okay. So let's start at the top. One of the 3 steps that we talk about creating intrigue with a question, send them the information, and then you collect the decision within 24 hours. That's the 3 steps to our marketing. You know, I run across a lot of people that will really want to overcomplicate that, guys, and it's really not necessary. For example, this could be done in person. This could be done on the phone. But for the purpose of this, we're going to talk about sending a message, right? I would suggest that initial message is, again, being human and reconnecting with that person. Hey, Tim, how you been, man? Hey, Tim's going to reply back. Hey, Brian, been doing great. How are you? Wonderful, man. Hey, listen, when can we hop on a quick call? See, guys, I prefer to do this over the phone. I prefer to get somebody on the phone and flow through this chart on a phone call. But here's the thing. You can also do a lot of this through a text if that's what you prefer. That's going to be completely up to you, your comfort level, and the relationship that you have with that person, okay? But let's start at the top. You would ask them something, because when you're going through a conversation with somebody, hey, what have you been up to? Oh, man, I got this new job. I'm over here. I'm doing that. 99, if not 100% of the time, they're going to turn around and reciprocate. And they're going to ask you, so what have you been up to? It's just a normal part of conversation, right? And that's where you start at the top. Oh, I've been working on a bunch of different things. Let me ask you something. What do you know about HGH? See, that just became a very normal answer to a question that they asked you. And if you show interest in them, if you actually ask them a question about how they've been, what they've been up to, you can pretty much guarantee they're going to turn around and ask you the same thing. They just opened up the door. Well, let me ask you something. What do you know about HGH? Now look over to the left. Well, yeah, I know about it. I know a lot. Great. Have you heard of the gel? Yeah, I have. Well, that's great. Are you gelling yet? You on the gel? Yeah, I am. Wonderful. Well, it stops there. They're already on the product, right? Well, let's say, no, I haven't heard of it yet. All right. Look over to the right. Great. Hey, listen, man, if I send you a 3-minute video, would you watch it and we could talk afterwards or chat with me afterwards, or you fill in your language, however you like to talk? You say, oh, okay, man, great. When can we do that? In other words, you want to set the follow-up right away. If I'm telling you I'm going to send you a quick 3-minute video to share something with you, now if I send this over, would you be able to watch it? Yeah, man, it's 3 minutes. Great. When can you do that? When can we hop on a quick call to circle back? That's what I love to say. When can we hop on a quick call to circle back? I'll help fill in any blanks for you. And, you know, hey, listen, if you don't see what I see, it's no big deal. Use the takeaway, right? You're not coming across pushy, you're chill, you're laid back, and that's it. You confirm the follow-up time, you send them to getonthegel.com, and then you get on that follow-up phone call and you ask them, so what benefits did you see that'll help you? What'd you like most about what you saw, right? There's a couple different variations on that. You know, and people say, well, I saw a lot. You know, it looks like it'll help me with this, that, and the other. Great. You know, or you want to buy wholesale or retail. And then you just give them your link and they buy, right? If they have some questions, you get them on a 3-way call with your upline, and away we go, guys. You know, the other part of the chart, if they say they don't know, look what happens. Hey, what do you know about HH? Well, nothing really. Nothing really. Great. Listen, here's where I want to insert something. If you have a personal testimonial already, you can talk about, and frankly should, in a very brief 2-minute conversation, maybe 90 seconds, about what the product has done for you. If you don't have that testimony yet because you're brand new, leave that part out. That's why it's not on here. But if you do have that testimony, you've been sleeping better, right? You're getting more energy, your joints, whatever the case may be, here's where you would want to insert that. And then the if I would you about the video, blah, 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 and you follow right through. So guys, that's it. The key is simplicity. The key is duplication. The key is taking massive action. And if you're able to do that, keeping this little chart in front of you, your little script, which it's very simple and basic. Just use this as your takeaway. You're just being a human being. You're just talking to people. So if you're not all stressed out and worried about it when you're making those calls and sending those messages, the person on the other end isn't going to, receive that from you, and you're going to find this business is going to be a lot more enjoyable. Right before you make that phone call, let me give you a little suggestion. Put in something that motivates you. What do I mean? Go to YouTube, play somebody like Jim Rohn, play a little bit of Tony Robbins, play Eric Worre, play something that's going to motivate you. Play your favorite song. Just play a little something to get you in the right frame of mind. Tony Robbins talks all about that, guys, and it's about changing your state. So if it takes you listening to 30 seconds or 3 minutes of a song or something motivational, do that. Pick up the phone, make the call, and make it happen. And then people can do what you did because it was a nice interaction. All right. So anyway, hope that helps, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.